Welcome to the Mainline Real Estate Update and Forecast for the month of November. I provide my clients and new followers the latest in the national housing market and news and borrowing rates, and most importantly, a thorough local Mainline PA market update. If you're considering buying or selling on the Mainline, or you're also just curious how the Mainline market compares to other areas around Philadelphia and New York, this is the resource for you. We are continuing to see a lack of inventory, and it has been a persistent trend in the past few years on the Mainline, potentially more so as the holidays approach. Home prices are unlikely to decrease with sustained buyer demand, and mortgage rates are expected to hover around that 7 to 8%. But we still have many buyers looking for entry when homes come to market. And some buyers and sellers find that the holidays can really be a sweet spot to transact, and I think this season might also provide that opportunity. So let's go ahead and get started with mortgage rates. Currently, we have a 30-year fixed rate of 7.7%, a 15 fixed rate of 6.85%, a 30-year FHA rate at 7.35%, and a 30-year jumbo rate of 7.5%. And these rates are not exceptionally high given the past 30 years, and there are a number of ways to borrow wisely that can help make the most of the rates. So if you're looking for someone to help structure your lending, I have great recommendations on my website. Let's go ahead and move on to the Mainline real estate numbers in October. Across the Mainline, it remains a seller's market, starting with Devon. 23 homes were sold last month with a median time on market of 8 days. The median sales price in October was $640,000, and that sales to list price ratio was at 99%. And 39% of the properties were sold above the original asking price. So moving on to Wayne, there were 31 homes sold in October, and the median time on market was 6 days. The median sales price for Wayne was $1 million with a sales to list price ratio of 103%. In Gladwin, the median time on market was 7 days with only 4 homes sold, and that median sales price in Gladwin was $912,000. Gladwin had a sales to list price ratio of 102%. Next, in Villanova, 2 homes were sold in October. The median time on market was 6 days, and that median sales price was $1,875,000, and the sales to list price ratio was 102%. Radnor median sales price last month was $1,088,000, and there were 23 homes sold with a median time on market of just 14 days. And that sales to list price ratio was 104%, with 57% of the homes being sold over asking price. Next, in Haverford, 41 homes were sold in October, and the median time on market was 8 days. The median sales price was $515,000, and that sales to list price ratio was 103%, and 56% of the properties sold above asking price. In Rosemont, 2 homes were sold with a median days on market of 13 days. The median sales price was $595,000 with a sales to list price ratio of 97%. Finally, in Newtown Square, 24 homes were sold last month with a median days on market of 8 days. The median sales price for Newtown Square was $591,000 with a sales list price ratio of 101%. It remains a seller's market with 42% of the properties sold above asking price. Once again, it is nearly all of the Mainline townships that homes sold for asking price or above, likely with multiple offers and for great terms to sellers. And all of last year, there were predictions that there would be a downturn and the housing prices would decline, but we are not seeing that. We are seeing steady increases in home values. So if you want to sell your home this fall, I highly recommend you reach out to get a comparative market analysis to see what your home is worth. If you're a buyer who felt prices were coming down, they are definitely not. So delaying home buying is not in your best interest, especially in this market. So having an experienced realtor assisting you with your transaction, negotiating on your behalf, and representing your best interests is essential. Contact Kimmy Rolph Real Estate and see why we are top rated on the main line. Right, Wrigley? Thanks for helping with this.